Ronnie Ward from the Ditmas section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Brooklyn, in the city of New York. Well, time and date. Time. Time and date. Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, 7:17 a.m., New York City, State of New York, United States of America, North American continent, the Western Hemisphere, as stated by the Monroe Doctrine, President Monroe, the Western Hemisphere, planet Earth, the globe, the solar system, whose name is Solar. The next nearest sun that would have a solar system is, well, Proxima Centauri or two other suns, anyway. Yeah. The Milky Way galaxy, the universe, this side of the Big Bang. Yeah. Well, here we're at the Business Insider. Business Insider. There we go. Business Insider. Yeah. Business Insider. Yeah. BusinessInsider.com. Why are human breasts big? Yeah. Well, before we look at that, I just copied it. So let's go over here. Just go over here a minute. Here we are. It's in landscape. Now it's in portrait. Okay. Over here. Google, Gmail. Compose. There we go. Well, this is the URL. HTTPS, www.businessinsider.com. Why are human breasts so big? 2018. Yeah, that's the rest of it. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the whole URL. So let's go back. Yeah. Let's go back. So, well, here we are. Back to the Business Insider. Yeah, Business Insider. Yeah. The science of why humans have breasts and why they are so big. Nathaniel Lee, David Anderson, and Jessica Orwig, November 9th, 2018. Description. Following is a transcript of the video. Yeah, breasts come in different shapes and sizes, but there's one thing they all have in common. They are unique to humans. More than 5,000 mammalian species inhabit this planet, yet Homo sapiens are the only life forms with permanent breasts. Some may call this human anomaly sexy, but it also raises the question, why are human breasts so big? Where were they an evolutionary mistake? Every other animal develops temporary breasts during Every other mammalian develops temporary breasts during ovulation or nursing. Basically, the purpose is to produce milk, so once the milk is gone, the breasts disappear, but this isn't the case for females whose breasts form during puberty, not pregnancy. So at some point in our evolution, something changed. Why? For example, in 1987, biologist Tim Caro explored 7 existing theories on the subject. One was that oh God, yeah, here we go. Here it is. And it is, but it doesn't explain why breasts stick around after the nursing stage is over. Perhaps the most popular idea was first proposed by Charles Darwin and later explored by zoologist Desmond Morris. In his 1967 book, The Naked Ape, in it, More suggests that breakfast evolves as a sex symbol to replace the swelling rear end of other female primates during ovulation. Since our ancestors started walking upright, the sexual organs were no longer as obvious to spot, so males had no obvious way of knowing when a female was sexually mature, and breasts may have formed as a result. This theory would at least explain why women's chests swell during puberty, but it still can't explain why they stick around after menopause. Let's take a closer look at the human breast. The big difference is that they contain more fat than other female mammals. The fat fills out the breast tissue, giving it shape sort of like milk, but permanent human breasts can become so large it can cause back and chest pain. This is why many women get breast reductions. More than 61,000 received a breast reduction in 2006 in the U.S. alone. But breasts aren't only uncomfortable for some, they can also be deadly. Breast cancer is the number one cause of cancer-related deaths in women worldwide. It affects roughly 1.5 million women each year and killed 570,000 of them in 2015. Well, 1.5 million women each year. Yeah, but how many of these are actually in the United States of America? Well, worldwide, yeah, well, there's one in one other country and two in another one, and all the rest are in the United States. So that would be a horrible statistic, wouldn't it? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it would be. So it's meaningless. It's meaningless. It's meaningless, this sentence. It says it's worldwide. It is meaningless. It is. You're damn. There you go. World Health Organization. Home activities preventing cancer. There you go. Yeah, you know. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. The World Health Organization, yeah, which President Donald Trump removed the United States of America for participating in. Oh, yeah, okay. Tobacco smoke has more than 7,000 chemicals. Why is this in here? At least 250 are known to be harmful, and at least 69 are known to cause cancer. Worldwide tobacco use is a single... worldwide. Once again, worldwide. If two other places in the world have it and all the rest are in the United States of America, that's a serious problem, you see. Worldwide is meaningless. In the EU, light to moderate alcohol consumption was associated with almost 23,000 new cancer cases in 2017. This is all meaningless. It's all meaningless. Overweight and obesity, infections, environmental pollution. It's estimated that outdoor air pollution contributed to 4.2 million premature deaths worldwide, of which 6% were lung cancer deaths. Once again, worldwide, how many were in the United States of America? There's a number. N equals so many, and what is the other value in the other countries? They have the data. They have to. They do. Yeah. Antonio Gutierrez, the General Secretary of the United Nations, recently at a media event, said that all data, all everything in possession of the United Nations is available, transparent for anybody to look at. All of it. That's what he said at a media event. Yeah, he did. I believe him. Yeah, I made a video about it actually when I saw it. Yeah. Well, you could listen to it. Yeah, but he did. I believe him. Of course I do. Absolutely. Antonio Gutierrez. Yeah. His Excellency. The General Secretary, the Honorable Antonio Gutierrez. Of course. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Occupational carcinogens, radiation. Yeah, ionizing radiation increases the risk of various types of malignancy. Ionizing radiation, yeah. Ultraviolet UV, solar radiation, yeah. Basal cell carcinoma, all these things. Impact, 30-50% of cancers could be prevented. View photo story. Cervical Cancer Elimination Initiative. The Global Breast Cancer Initiative, the Global Initiative for Childhood Cancer, News, March 11th, departmental update, yeah. Unit Aid sponsored program screened over 1 million, all this. Who launches roadmap on, yeah, all this. Here's all this now. Unit Aid sponsored programs progress toward the 90% treatment target for women with precancerous lesions. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Here it all is. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. So let's get back to the Business Insider. Yeah. Well, this is the text, you see. If you just watch the video, if you only watch the video and you don't have this, then you can't go to the links and do all this other stuff. You can't. No. Editor's note, this video was originally published on February 15th, 2018. The video was, yeah. Vanguard. Oh, yeah, let's listen. Yeah.
On discipline, risk control, but also that long-term approach to investing.
Vanguard, the value of ownership.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Edward Jones.
Breasts come in different shapes and sizes, but there's one thing they all have in common. They are unique to humans. More than 5,000 mammalian species inhabit this planet, yet Homo sapiens are the only life forms with permanent breasts. Some may call this human anomaly sexy, but it also begs the question, why are human breasts so big, and were they an evolutionary mistake? Every other mammal develops temporary breasts during ovulation and or nursing. Basically, their purpose is to produce milk, so once the milk is gone, the breasts disappear. But this isn't the case for female humans whose breasts form during puberty, not pregnancy. So at some point in our evolution, something changed. But what? For example, in 1987, biologist Tim Caro explored 7 existing theories on this subject. One was that breasts allowed mothers to nurse newborns from their hip, giving them more mobility to multitask. But it doesn't explain why breasts stick around after the nursing stage is over. Perhaps the most popular idea was first proposed by Charles Darwin and later explored by zoologist Desmond Morris in his 1967 book, The Naked Ape. In it, Morris suggests that breasts evolved as a sex symbol to replace the swelling rear end of other female primates during ovulation. Once our ancestors started walking upright, the sexual organs were no longer as obvious to spot, so males had no way of knowing when a female was sexually mature, and breasts may have formed as a result. This theory would at least explain why women's chests swell during puberty, but it still can't explain why they stick around after menopause. Let's take a closer look at the human breast. The big difference is that it contains more fat than other female mammals. The fat fills out the breast tissue, giving it shape, sort of like milk, but permanent. Human breasts can become so large it can cause back and chest pain. This is why many women get breast reductions. More than 61,000 received a breast reduction in 2016 in the US alone. But breasts aren't only uncomfortable for some, they can also be deadly. Breast cancer is the #1 cause of cancer-related deaths in women worldwide. It affects roughly 1.5 million women each year, and it killed 570,000 of them in 2015. Yet, as far as scientists can tell, breast cancer is not common among other primates. This could be because the risk of cancer increases with age, and other primates don't live long enough to develop breast cancer, or perhaps it could have something to do with the permanent breast tissue itself.
Cancer is more common in rapidly dividing tissue. Every time cells are born and die, there is an opportunity within the cell cycle to make mistakes in repairing DNA. And essentially, a cell with mistakes can become a cancerous cell. Breast tissue divides at a rapid pace, so there's a greater opportunity to make mistakes.
That may explain why removing both breasts reduces a woman's risk of breast cancer by 95%. Of course, breasts have established their place in human culture and society. They can make women feel wanted, liberated, or empowered. And they've helped build entire empires based simply on their power to attract. It looks like, for better or worse, human breasts are here to stay.
Okay, hang on. Here you go. Here's at the end. They got the credits. They have the credits at the end of the video. They do. Yeah, they do. Because everybody wants credit for the fact they were in it. They do. Everybody wants their name at the credits at the end of the movie, you know, when you go to the theater. They want them all listed. They do because they're proud of their work. They want credit for it. So they choose this. They do. Credits, for credit's sake, yeah. Accountability, credit, creative, all that stuff, yeah. Exactly, yeah, so let's look at them.
Why removing both women feel wanted, liberated, or...
Well, I'm just one of those people that likes to sit in the movie and watch them as they scroll by as best I can. Well, I'm one of those. When I go to the movie theater, I like to do that. I am one of those people. I am. I know there's not a lot, maybe, I don't know, but I'm one of those. I am.
Or empowered. And they've helped build entire empires based simply on their power to attract.
Check Insider.
It looks like, for better or worse, human breasts are here to stay.
Okay, here we go. Producers Nathaniel Lee, Jessica Orwig, David Anderson at David Anderson TV, Animation Gene Kim. Sources: Human Evolution, BMC Genomics, U.S. News and World Report, World Health Organization, BMC Evolutionary Biology, National Cancer Institute, American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Oh, there we go. Video sources: David Anderson, Nike Woman, Nike, Just Do It, Victoria's Secret, Warner Brothers, Disney, ABC Domestic Television. Special thanks to Rena Callahan, Hematology, Oncology, University of California, Los Angeles. Okay, there you go. Yep. Well, Ronnie Ward from the Ditmas section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Brooklyn, and the city of New York. Yep. From the Business Insider. Yep. Well, let's check the time. Date and time. Here we go. It's in, landscape. Let's get it to portrait. Lift it. There. Now it's portrait. I think it has an altimeter or something on the inside of it. An altimeter, or, it was because you got to lift it so far up for it to switch around. I mean, altimeter or something like that. Yeah, some kind of thing. I don't know if altimeter is quite the right word, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. A sensor of some sort. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, new tab. Yeah, new tab. Here we go. New tab. Yeah. Time and date. Time and date. Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, 7:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York. The state of New York, the United States of America, the North American continent, part of the Western Hemisphere, as the Monroe Doctrine for President Monroe of the United States of America. Earth, planet Earth, the world, the globe, and the solar system that just doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name. Our sun is just sun. Doesn't have a name. The next nearest one is supposed to be Proxima Centauri or something like that. Anyway, I'm not sure, but anyway, something like that. It seems a little odd. I'm not an astronomer or whatever. I'm not. But anyway, I'm not sure astronomers agree. I think it's the theory of the next nearest sun. It's not the fact of the next nearest sun. I don't think it's a theory of situation. The Milky Way galaxy, part of the universe, this side of the Big Bang, but anyway, I don't know what. Anyway, this side of the Big Bang. Yeah.